Good day, have a word, and today you're welcome to Setro Craft channel. Today, what I'm gonna be doing in some few minutes, I want to answer one of your questions that you asked during our last live stream question and answer, that I should do this puffy bell sleeve for you that I want to my daughter's end of year party, and that's just what I want to do. And don't go anywhere, just say in few minutes we're gonna get it done. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and give this video a thumbs up, and just take safe during this world pandemic. It's well. Let's get started. So achieving the puffy bell sleeve as shown from that picture is just so easy. This is our origin. The puffy part of the sleeve joined with the bell part of the sleeve. That's why I just called it puffy bell sleeve. So the puffy part is going to be 5.5 inches, but for joining ½ inch on the shoulder and to the bell parts, I'm going to make it 6.5. The puffy bell sleeve, it's so easy, just like you've seen from that picture. We have two parts, the puffy parts, this puff sleeve and the bell sleeve. So the puff sleeve part is going to be 5.5 inches. This is the origin, but with the joining on the shoulder and to the bell, I'm going to make it 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. So to achieve our puff, the round armhole for the sleeve, it all depends on your own round armhole, but I'm going to be using the round armhole 17 divided by 2. This fabric is on 4. That will be 8.5. But I'm not just going to draw on that 8.5. I'm not just going to draw on that 8.5. You know why? Because I want to make a puff, so I'm going to make sure that it's far beyond . Can you see the way I stretch the curve of the sleeve? You know, actually this ought to be 8.5. So I've created the allowance for the puff. So this is where I'll do the puff. I'll show you on the machine. So this is the circumference that will be joined to the bell. So I'll just rule it, extend it like, then just get it like so. So I'll just cut out right now, then we cut the bell sleeve. Now for the bell sleeve, you know that the circumference of the bell sleeve will be this point that will be joining to the bell sleeve, and that is 7 inches up. You see, this is 3.5 inches. So the length of the peplum or circle bell of the sleeve will be 7.5 inches. So this 7.5. Get to the center, 7.5. It all depends on your choice. So you just form the perfect circle. So with this, you have the bell part of the sleeve. So I'll just use this. I'll cut out the lining for the bell. I'll still cut out lining for this as well. So I'll cut out lining for the bell. The lining, I've just affixed the, what's it called to it? BFF, your stay. This is a light stay, just to make it stand a bit. So I'll just fold like so and cut out the lining as well. Then we continue. Just fold like so and cut out the lining as well. You can see I've cut the lining for the circle and also for the puffy part of the sleeve. So you're just gonna open like this, and you open one side so that we'll be able to stitch. We repeat same for the lining, so you open one side. So for this puffy part of the sleeve, this was what I used. I apply stay. That's what we call it here in Nigeria. It's a fabric stay. So anywhere you are, you can just get it or whatever. So that's what I'm going to use for the puff part of the sleeve. It's going to make it thick and stand out. That was what I used on that sleeve that you were now requesting that I should make a video of it. So I just cut out a little part like this. I'll use iron to stay to it. So you can see the length is not, I don't even need up to all this length. Just a little part I will affix to it. Why am I affixing it? It's going to make
when I stay it to it right now with the use of the iron, just like this, by the time I want to pleat this part, it's going to come out well. It's going to thicken it and the pleat will be nice. That was what I did to that my sleeve that you requested for that I do this video. So that's it. Then this is the lining. I'm going to use Crinoline because I also use Crinoline on that sleeve. So I'll just show you. And I'm still going to use hemming gum. So in case you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, press the notification bell and like this video. And in case you've not watched that video on the 720 degrees peplum, try to watch it because I did all this there as well.
Okay, this is the sleeve puff part of the sleeve. I've affixed the ST on it like this. So this is the lining. I'll just stitch like this. I'll stitch and hold the lining together with the fabric. So you have it like this. So what we're gonna do right now is just to achieve our pleats. So we'll achieve our pleats, but we stitch the sleeve to the 13 inches points. Then we'll now achieve our pleats. I'll show you how to achieve my own pleats or gathers or puff. So we said that that point that will be joined to the bell sleeve is 13. So this 13 inches here. So we just stitch from here to this 13 inches. So you can see that the round armhole right now is much more than we need. So we're going to pleat. This is a 12.5 or so. So how many inches do we need? We need 8.5 for the round armhole. That's when it's divided. That means we'll be using 4 inches for our pleat. So 4 inches pleat. So you just get it like this. 4 inches, then just pleat. And just pleat like so. Like so. Like so. So this was how I achieved that sleeve. Just pleat like so. And you see, so it's going to come out in a very fine way. Can you see this stays already up in? So that's what I'm just going to do right here. So this is what you want to achieve. You want the fabric to be so puffy like this and the puff to stand. So this is how you achieve it. Can you see? I've already achieved it. And this is right now to my armhole size. So I'll just achieve the bell part of the sleeve right now. And that is so easy. Doing the bell part of the sleeve right now, you just take the fabric like this. If you've not watched the 720 degree peplum, please watch it. It explains it also. Then you take your lining, the right side of the lining will be facing the right side of the fabric. Then you now take your Crinoline or Horsehair Braid like this. Then remember, I'll always use hemming gum. This is hemming gum, in case you don't know it. This is going to help it stay well and give it a nice feel. So I'll just stitch on 1/2 inch. I'm going to stitch everything like so. I'll just stitch carefully around, yes, and iron it out, yeah. You just turn it in out like this. And iron it down, then top stitch. I'm not sure I'm going to top stitch, but it's good you top stitch, just like I did in the former video. So you can just top stitch like so, so that the horsehair braid stay well. So let me iron first. You iron it down, making sure that the horsehair braid stays just like so. Can you see it? When I'm done ironing, I'll show you. So by the time we're done with ironing the crinoline, this is how it came out. Remember, I did not even top stitch, but because the hemming gum is there, you can see it has helped glue it and the shape is coming out just like I want to achieve this. So this is it, and this is the part of the sleeve. This is that sleeve. This is the puff that we've achieved.
You open it like this, as in not stitching by the side yet. Then you get the midpoint. Remember, this is the part that will be joined to the armhole point. Then this is the part that will be joined to this circle. So you get the midpoint and notch like I've notched. And you get the midpoint of this circle like I've gotten here. So you're just going to place it right side facing each other like this. And you're going to stitch around just like this, so that the puffy bell sleeve comes out this way. So let's just stitch. So I just pinned the center points down together. Remember, we'll be stitching on 1/2 inch. So I'll just start stitching right away. The 6 inches or 7 inches measurement like this here, then you just curve, then you're going to whip with your interlocking machine to have a nice finishing. What you're going to do to this part is that you're going to take your fabric, because this will really be inching. You're going to take your fabric and stitch this other part and try to cover with the fabric. You know it's going to be open like this. This is where you are fixed to the armhole point, just like that. So you try to cover with your fabric, just to a cover, because this can really be inching, really be inching. So remember, so by the time you turn it in out, you're going to have your puffy bell sleeve that I said as your achieve for you during the, so you can see it by the time you have fixed it to your sleeve during our live stream question. So this is the puffy part of the sleeve, and this is the crinoline part of the sleeve. By the time you put it on, it's going to be dancing and really going to be nice.
Yeah, by the time we're through with today's tutorial, this is what we came out with. This is the puffy bell sleeve gang. So this is how it is, and it's so beautiful. Please, if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, like and share, and send in your comments. And do you know that this was, as I've been mentioning from the beginning, that this is the answer to one of the questions during our last live stream question and answer. Another one is going to come up on Monday, 1 GMT, so you don't have to miss it. Just come on board at that time, 1 GMT. You can ask your questions and you tell us what we want to do, and we're going to do a video. We're still going to answer others. So this is just an answer. And as it is right now, the COVID-19 pandemic is really eating the world, and we want to do our own part. Don't just use this time like that. Make something good out of this time by learning fashion, and it's highly discounted on our website right now. Crazy discount, I can tell you. So just come on board and you're going to get WhatsApp us on the numbers below. And don't fear, don't panic at this time. Just keep calm. I want to tell you, by the grace of the Lord, we're going to overcome in Jesus' name. So till I come your way next time, you may like to watch this video or this.